gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they got to be a little... He's got daylight. The 20, 10, touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 72 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too, and just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long.
Oh, man. Somebody sounds like Antonio Brown in here.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
To throw is Newton. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. He finds Hopkins complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
They go play action here on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
X3, 218, chop.
After the interception, here's Elway. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 50, plant.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check 24, check 24. Pilot, 64, weak. Snap.
Play action. It's Elway. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Check 48, the mark.
1st and 10.
Shift, shift.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Protein spill.
48 month, 48 month. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, watch this, watch this.
Lead grip, lead grip.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Roberts got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Ready? 15, line it. 15 line.
53, Mike, 53. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Check, check.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Up go.
Elway to throw on 2nd. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now Elway to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw, and this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Newton. And a catch made by Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Take a set. Right to the 3. Watch his left.
Back to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
– 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Newton. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Newton to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Newton. It's complete to Hopkins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 11 yards there, first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. One last throw here for Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that, but flip it over, making a stand.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful.
Keep playing.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Let's go.
First down, Young. It's caught, block it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down. Young. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Allen. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Young on 3rd and 2. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Young will lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Young now from the 50. That's complete to Wayne Corbett. Touchdown, Chicago! Wayne Corbett, 50 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's go. 30 base.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On 1st and 10, it's Aikman. And he slings one that's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's caught. Beckham. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Push him back. Push him back.
80 weapon.
58, somebody go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Wayne Corbett, the intended target. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Aikman looking to throw. Escaping the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate...
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken short. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of his end zone, Young. Allen's got it complete. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease, and they can...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. gets him. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
218, chop.
Now Aikman to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by McAllister. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 16 yards of 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. Oh, this is blocked. The Bears pick it up, accelerating, and off he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Okay, ready?
58, Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
Let's get it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Young. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Open man, Kravett. He's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Wayne Krebet, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
They'll throw on first down with Aikman. Looking deep here for into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A first down throw for Young. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Young now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Steve Young. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Young now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Young. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Donald Driver, 75 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Calais Campbell on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Young. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Allen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Young. Going up top. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darren Waller, 38 yards. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. They'll try and run with Ingram. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here we go. 30 base. Leo.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 44-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Strip that ball.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Aikman. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Aikman. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
This one complete to Ingram. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
Set, ready? 15, line up. 15 line.
Kill.
Now.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Check. Lucky. Slam.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw is Aikman. They'll find Driver here. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Ingram again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hey, Will.
1st down. Here's Aikman. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. That one complete to Driver. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Donald Driver, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Aikman will throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead. Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
The 3rd down throw incomplete by Steve Young. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler, as a rookie there to bat that one away. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ingram. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Set. And 2 stop. Ready.
Aikman on 3rd down. That's complete to Robinson. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Aikman. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.